Hi guys, the first content update for Dungeon Defenders 2 is now live as of today, the 1st of December. These first few seconds here is just screenshots of the patch notes or update notes. So pause those if you want to have a quick look through them. Um, there's quite a lot of changes, a lot of bug fixes and stuff, and as you'll see from this video, you'll see that the tavern is slightly different and laid out a little bit differently, and the way you work through there's a bit more structure to leveling. There's also you can level up to level 50 now. Pets can evolve. There's quite a few other bits and pieces as well. There's different difficulty levels and stuff that's been added to the war table and that. So we'll probably be doing a bit more of that where as we kind of go through the game. So obviously the war tables, the layout's been completely revamped. It looks completely different, and when you select it, you'll see that there's some bits there. So we're going to start up a new character because with this update, everybody's stuff and characters and everything was deleted and set back to the beginning again. And if you got to level 25, you got some bonus bits and pieces for the characters that got to level 25 plus a pet. You also get all of your stuff refunded. So for me, I got the Defenders pack and got 3,000 gems with it, and spent some of those on costumes. Obviously, because it gets wiped, you get all of those gems back. So you get refunded the 3,000 gems. You get the early adopters items back. Plus there's a few other males there which was for things for getting to level 25 and that, like survival costume and stuff, but there's a bug with it at the moment and apparently they're working on that, so it might take a few days or maybe a week or so before you'll be able to get that, but they are aware of it and they are trying to fix it. So if you're logging in after you've seen this video, just know that it won't be in the costume section, the seamstress yet. Or it might be, depending on when you're watching this video, if it's been a week or so since the update was up, the update and this video was uploaded, then it might have been sorted by then. But they are aware of it, and you will be getting it. So yeah, so this is the tavern as you go in now. You have to come to the mailbox and claim your items. Don't forget to go to the forge and actually collect those early adopter bits, because they actually go into your inventory there and you have to select them from there and then go to the seamstress and you'll be able to select those heads from there. Just the same as what it was when you first when the game first came out. You basically got that in the beginning from the mailbox, the early adopters heads, and they went straight into the inventory and you had to collect those and then go to the seamstress to actually equip them. You actually have to go to the seamstress, then instead of going to full costumes you tab over to accessories. You'll see it in the top corner. Tab over to accessories, then go to the head part and then scroll down till you get to the headpiece. That's where you go to find the seamstress on there. So the skeleton outfits are still on there, obviously. I think there's a couple of other. Nope, they're pretty much the same costumes. There's still ones saying coming soon. And obviously I can only look at the huntress's costumes from here. But as you can see at the top there, that's the bit that's grayed out is what we're on at the moment, but you need to tab over to just press R1, tab over to accessories, then you can scroll through the individual parts of a costume and equip them. I'm just going through all the characters there so you can see. I think Monk actually got some new costumes, because I think he only had 3 plus the skeleton. Now he's got a couple more. But obviously as the game goes on, they will be adding more costumes, because that's I think how they're going to try and make their money once the game comes out and it's free to play. They're going to be trying to make money from selling the gems so that people buy costumes and skins and things like that for their towers. So that's the accessory parts there. So you just click on accessories, then press X a couple of times, and then you can scroll through each of the individual pieces. Most of the things in the tavern are locked now until you've done certain things. So you've got to do Waven's Den to unlock the pet section. And some of the other vendors, people you speak to, have things above the head saying reach a certain level or unlock or complete a certain mission before they unlock. So it's more like a kind of a full game that's like at retail, where you actually work your way through the game and unlock things as you go, instead of having everything unlocked at the beginning like it was when the game first came out. Well, this is the alpha one anyway. When it first came out, everything was kind of unlocked from the beginning, and it was kind of a bit confusing, a bit overwhelming. But now you're gonna obviously unlock things as you go through the game, and increase in level, and it'll unlock things as you progress. So it won't be so overwhelming. So normally from the kernel you'd be able to get the like a daily mission, and the other dude up there, you normally get a kind of, I think, an end game mission. And as you can see there, this is the war table. It's completely been revamped, and when you select it, you've actually got a lot of different selections on this menu now. So you can do quick match or private match from the top there. And if you press X, it will go down to campaign, and then you can scroll across to the different kind of ones like free mode, incursions, end game, onslaught, and all that sort of thing. But you have to unlock each one as you go. So you have to complete campaign first before you can do free mode, and then I think maybe some of the other bits are unlocked, and you might have to complete those, and then you unlock more difficulties, then the next sort of section, and so on. So at least this way it's not so overwhelming, and everything from the start, so you've actually got something to work towards. Other than that, the tavern looks pretty much exactly the same. What I'm trying to do here was, there's a little thing here where you could kind of jump from this barrel onto that tree, then onto the chandelier, and then across to this wall, and then walk along, and then you can get up onto this platform here. There's not anything really to do up there. There's no hidden bonuses or anything like that. There's just some rooms with doors and stuff, and a little platform thing. Maybe they will add more stuff to that as time goes on. But yeah, so as you can see, there's this part you need to unlock the throne room before you can speak to that person there, and it's lagging a little bit there. I guess it's probably because there's so many people in the tavern, in this social tavern, and there's a lot going on with the towers and traps, weapons all going off, and that all attacking those dummies that are down there. So it's kind of a lot going on. So I guess it's going to be a little bit of lag. And you have to reach 34 to go there. So yeah, so you're always going to be kind of unlocking different bits as you progress through the levels, as you level up, and as you complete missions and game modes. Other ones will open up. This is a new thing where you press up on the D-pad, and it brings up quests and missions, so you can keep an eye on like things that you need to do. So as you progress, you'll get other things as well, like the complete the campaign to get monthly missions and daily missions and everything from there. So I think that's gonna be about it, to be honest, for this part anyway. This is just a quick look at what the tavern looks like, and how it starts off at the beginning, and just to let you guys know that everything gets wiped, and don't worry, it's not that you've lost everything and everybody else has still got their characters and their items. It's happened to everybody. Everyone's been wiped, and everything, just to start fresh, so that you can progress through the game properly. Now this is like pretty much how it would be like if they brought it out like today as the free-to-play game. Obviously that's not happening yet. It'll be probably a few more months or so, or maybe next summer or something, before they even start to think about doing that, because they're probably going to do more content updates first. but this is more of a complete game now, so I guess they want